Many F1 fans would have expected the Mexican Grand Prix to be thrilling, but amidst a record-breaking victory, some events caught our eyes on and off the track. If you're a big fan of Max Verstappen, then you would not be surprised that he won. He has been in scintillating form this season. 14 wins this year and has already surpassed Michael Schumacher and Sebastian Vettel for the most race wins in a single season. However, other events truly made the Mexican Grand Prix this year one that will continue to linger in many memories. No, we are not talking about the mysterious head injury that Hamilton sustained after the race. But what has left many news sources and drivers themselves talking is the duel between Tsunoda and Ricciardo. There are a lot of mixed emotions after the incident, which we will surely get into in this video. Welcome to our YouTube channel, and in today's episode we'll be talking about how Tsunoda and Ricciardo's collision was an almost scary moment in the Mexican Grand Prix. Let's get started. The 2022 Mexican Grand Prix showed us why we love this sport. You can never get enough of the amazing track and the enthusiasm of the fans. 71 laps of pure adrenaline-pumping excitement. Nothing is truly better. Some might say that this year's Grand Prix was not as intriguing as the other ones before it, maybe because Mercedes was too calm in their approach, but one thing was for sure, we enjoyed every minute of the race. However, AlphaTauri's Yuki Tsunoda will have a different view on the race. In fact, according to him, it was shocking. What really happened? The Mexican Grand Prix is known for providing drivers the opportunities to overtake with its quick bends, and the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez had it in abundance. In the 51st lap, McLaren's Daniel Ricciardo tried to overtake Tsunoda as he powered through to a seemingly routine escape. Ricciardo, who was on soft tyres, lost control for a moment. This caused him to clip Tsunoda's back tyre, which made his AlphaTauri hop in the air for some seconds before rearing off the track. Sadly, the Japanese driver was forced to retire after the collision. In total frustration, Tsunoda had to utter a word that would not be suitable for kids. But who could blame him? Up until that point, everything was going smoothly, which he pointed out to reporters after the race. We are sure that the collision will further infuriate Tsunoda when he found out that Ricciardo emerged as the driver of the day. But let us go back to the race. After the review of the collision, Ricciardo was issued a 10-second penalty. As the race continued, Ricciardo seemed desperate to talk about the issue on the team radio. People would also refer to what happened at the beginning of the year with Carlos Sainz Emilia-Romagna GP. However, that incident happened in the opening lap, and Ricciardo was quick to debunk it, citing that they were two different scenarios. From the highlights, Tsunoda had done just about enough to cover up the space. He was being smart, trying not to let anyone get in front of him while maintaining his speed until they got to the back straight. But Ricciardo was not having it. According to him, all he wanted to do was stay at that pace. Not to try anything funny, but to stay there right until they had hit the straight part of the track before he could push. Ricciardo was trying to get a better exit, but the track was a bit dirty, and with his soft tyres, you have to be extra careful when around a bend with another car in front of you. In his interview, he kept on saying he did not lock, he only stayed, which made Tsunoda, on the other hand, more infuriated. Tsunoda did not understand the rationale behind Ricciardo's move. In different interviews, he mentioned the word shocking because the space between both cars was not enough to force an overtake. Ricciardo said it himself, he felt bad about the incident and said both drivers could have probably given each other more space. But Ricciardo in the end felt like the 10-second penalty was too harsh. I thought 5 seconds would have been okay. I'll take a bit more responsibility, but I can't say it was 100% my fault. What did the fans say? But that was not all. Probably the 10-second penalty suddenly jolted Ricciardo back to life. But he had one of the best races in his career. He eventually came in 7th, even after the penalty. However, many fans have mixed responses to Ricciardo's highest finish this year. Many have said that the move was clumsy, and others termed it risky. In fact, some fans went as far as saying the 10-second penalty was too lenient for what Rick did. People reference what happened to Gasly and believe that if he got 2 points for his corner outbreak, then Ricciardo should get even more. What does this mean for Ricciardo, you might ask? However, this year's Mexican Grand Prix reminded us of who Daniel Ricciardo truly is. It took us back to his days with Red Bull and Renault. Although there is still a bit of controversy and uncertainty surrounding his F1 career, many fans are excited at what he has in store. There is always so much surrounding an F1 race on and off track. The collision makes for a mouth-watering prospect at the Brazilian Grand Prix. What else did we learn from this year's Mexican Grand Prix? Pierre Gasly is in one of the worst forms of his career, and it could see him leave his team real soon. Another thing we learned is Red Bull is showing Sky Sports the repercussions of sensationalism by not granting them exclusive interviews. However, the Brazilian Grand Prix might be different. So much to uncover, and we cannot wait for the next race. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and activate the notifications so you can get all our new content as we upload them. Let us know what you think about Ricciardo's move on Tsunoda and how the overall event went in the comments section below. Thank you for tuning in. See you soon.